TommyTopdecker back in the house once again with another video just for you. And today, folks, we're talking about one of my favorite subjects. It's Black Lotus. And more specifically, we are talking about the price history of Black Lotus, where it's been and where it's going. Now, I hold in my hands a legitimate, 100% real, unlimited Black Lotus. This is the magic card that everybody wants. Everyone who's ever played Magic, everyone who's ever heard of Magic wants a Black Lotus. And folks, the price of Black Lotus throughout history has been going up and up. So what we've done, folks, TommyTopdecker Research has teamed up with the best minds at Stanford University, and we've commissioned a survey, a study of the history of Black Lotus price. And then we've calculated, folks, we calculated where Black Lotus price is going. So we're going to start, folks. We're going to start by going over just how we did our research. So what I have here, folks, is Scry Magazine number 2. This is from 1994. It's a classic old school magazine. They had price guides and all kinds of stuff. So folks, if we go back to summer 1994, we can see that the price of Black Lotus was about $50 in mint condition. Black Lotus was $50 in 1994, summer 1994 in mint condition. And then folks, if we pull out Inquest Magazine, this is Inquest Magazine from June 1995. We pull out Inquest Magazine from June 1995. And then we check the price of Black Lotus from June 1995. What do we see? We see that the price of the Alpha Black Lotus from June 1995 is $225. So in about 1 year, the price of Black Lotus went from $50 to $225. And we have the data right here, folks. The data right here. And we gathered that data. And then we went over here, folks, to Scry Magazine from March 2009. This is actually one of the last Scry magazines ever made. They went out of business shortly after. I think there might be a few more after this, but not too many. And we check in 2009. The price of Alpha Black Lotus was $2,200. See that, folks? $2,200 for Alpha Black Lotus in 2009. So basically from 1995 to 2009, that's about 14 years. In 14 years, the price of Black Lotus went up about 10 times. All right, folks. So what we did, we used these data sources. We used thousands of data sources. We used these 3 as well as thousands of other sources, millions of other sources, folks. And the people at Stanford University and TommyTopdecker Research, we plugged in that data into some models. And here's what we got, folks. So if you look, folks, we have here, back in 1994, the price of Black Lotus was $50, and that's the data point. And back in 1995, the price of Black Lotus was $200, all right? And then 2009, the price of Black Lotus was about $2,000, all right? And today in 2020, we saw a few months ago a Black Lotus sell for $250,000. That's the price today. It's gone up a little bit since then. That was a mint Lotus that sold for $250,000. But today, I think the price went up a little bit more due to the pandemic. So I'd say that right now, probably even a less, maybe just a near mint one, not a gem mint, might even sell for that much. So I think that's definitely the price today. And we see the trend going up and up and up. So based on this data, we plugged in millions of data points. And we came up projecting the future price of Black Lotus. We determined, Stanford University teaming up with TommyTopdecker Research determined that the price of Black Lotus will be $1 million. Alpha Black Lotus will be $1 million in 2023. In 2027, the price of Alpha Black Lotus will be $10 million. In 2031, the price of Alpha Black Lotus will be $100 million. And folks, in 2035, the price of Black Lotus, Alpha Black Lotus, near mint condition, will be $1 billion US. And folks, the data is right here. You can see it all, folks. This is a legitimate study, and you can clearly see, folks, Black Lotus is headed to $1 billion in 15 years. So, folks, why do you care about this? If you maybe you're going to say, wow, that's good. Black Lotus is going up. Well, folks, let me tell you something. This is bad news, folks. Bad news. Because if Black Lotus is $1 million, who can afford Black Lotus? Very few people. But if Black Lotus is $1 billion, who can afford Black Lotus? I'll tell you who. It's all going to be Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. Those will be the only people in the world, folks. Those 2 guys will own all the Black Lotuses. And you will own 0 Black Lotuses. And your kids will own 0 Black Lotuses. And your dreams will be crushed. And you will never get to own a Black Lotus. So folks, this is basically out of control, folks. we got to do something, folks, to flatten this curve. So what I am proposing, folks, what I am proposing is 14 days to flatten the curve. We need to flatten this Black Lotus curve. So what I propose, folks, is you send an email to TommyTopdecker@gmail.com if you have an Alpha Black Lotus. And I will send you an envelope. And you send me your Alpha Black Lotus. And I will send you $2,000 US. And if you sell me your Alpha Black Lotus for $2,000 in 2021 or even in 2020, let's say you send me that Black Lotus right now for $2,000, you know, this curve will be flattened. See, right now, look, it's going up and up and up, just like this curve, right? Just like the curve if you didn't sell it. But if you did sell me that Black Lotus for $2,000, then we will be flattening the curve. And as you can see, once we flatten the Alpha Black Lotus curve, the price will go down and down and down. And then the price of Black Lotus will be $200 in 2035 instead of $1 billion in 2035. So folks, let me tell you, for the health of Magic, for the health of the game, for the future of the game, you must sell me your Black Lotus for $2,000. So get on the phones, get on the emails, do it for us. We're all in this together, folks. If you want to help flatten the curve, give me a call, send me an email, sell me your Black Lotus for $2,000, and you can save Magic, folks. You can be a superhero. You will be the one that flattens the curve. So these next 14 days are critical, folks. 14 days to flatten the curve. So get in touch with TommyTopdecker, sell me your Black Lotus. Sell me your Black Lotus, and we will together flatten the curve and save Magic for the future. So folks, I hope you learned something in this video. I hope you learned the history of the price of Black Lotus. Now you know where Black Lotus is going, where it's been, and how we can work together to save Magic. So folks, once again, TommyTopdecker@gmail.com. Sell me your Lotus, $2,000. We'll flatten the curve together. So hey folks, you know, it's been a great talking to you all. Great sharing this research. And you know, I'll be back with my next video soon. So laters, I'm out.